Grew up, got married, because that's what you were supposed to do back then. I knew back then that I was different, but I didn't have a word for it. I didn't know what it was at all. And I heard a lot of talk in the family about me, and I always felt like I was wrong just for being me.
I had a boyfriend once, and he was a real looker. Gorgeous body, built like a bodybuilder. Fell in love with me, I adored him. And I remember saying to him one day, I think I could be gay. And he said to me, what makes you think that? And I said, I think of such and such, won't mention her name, quite a lot. And he said, you know what, I want you to kiss me like I'm her. And I did, and I can still remember it was sitting in the gutter in Gregory Street in Parap, and he said to me after the kiss, he said, oh my God, you were so gay. I love the fact that he gave me that. He was so ahead of his time.
When I finally admitted to myself and thought, I can't live this lie anymore, I decided to tell family and friends. It was really hard. The hardest one that I had to tell was my dad. I was really scared. Hang on. I was really scared to tell him. I said to him, I'm gay, I'm a lesbian. He goes, oh yeah, righto, love. And I said, what? He said, look, doesn't make any difference to me. He said, I love you, you know, you're still my daughter, you're still the same person. No big deal. He said, is that what you've been worrying about all this time? He said, I know you've been worried about something. Is that what it's been? I said, yeah. And he goes, oh, you silly bugger.
I'm a single gay woman. The way of meeting new people in your life has gone from going to clubs and get-togethers and sitting in a beer garden.
I met Jenny at a lesbian camping group, and we got talking about how we'd like to travel and go to different places and that, and an idea was born. From there, it just grew.
We actually don't always plan where we're going next.
A dream was born, and we've taken to the roads for the next 3 months for the adventure of a lifetime.
I have absolutely no idea what tomorrow or next week or next month will bring, and there's something really nice about that. Community is everything. It is everything for the acronym of LGBTIQA+.
Up until the camp, I didn't really have a lot of lesbian friends.
Lesbian conversations and friendships are very vulnerable. They're very down to earth, and there's an unspoken bond there.
I went for a long time without any connection, any contact with any other gay women, like years. I really value the connections that I have now and the women that I've met.
We all have a sense of, I don't know, it's like an unspoken membership. Everyone drops their guard, everyone shares their story, or as we call it, shares our trauma, and we bond over it. In fact, we had quite a vulnerable session 2 nights ago where we both sat underneath the awning crying and telling our stories, sharing, and had a big hug out afterwards because it was emotional. The emotion doesn't leave, that's the whole point. These shared trauma is exactly that, you need to share it. I think life begins at 50 and we've got to live now and enjoy ourselves. It's also, for me, a sense of community. It is the year of WorldPride in Sydney, and I wanted to do almost, I guess it's almost like a pilgrimage and participate in some way.
This trip is about living before I die.
It takes a lot of guts to walk away from your work. It takes a lot of guts to leave your family behind. It takes a lot of guts just to simply do it and not find the one reason not to.
I don't want to die, get to the end of my life and on my deathbed and go, I wish I had done that. I want to get there and go, I did that. I'm glad I did that.